I'm sure this is probably gonna be funny. Um, we're gonna do a mechanics react. We haven't done mechanics react in a while. Um, we're gonna make mechanics react to mechanical memes. So I think this will be a nice funny one.
Cheer 100 Hogwarts Legacy Review by Fleekazoid.
Hylian, put it in. Well, you can't right now. Well, eventually we'll look at getting to it. But let's do this one. These guys are always good for me. These guys are always good for a laugh. So let's take a look at this. I need a laugh. I need a laugh.
Today we're reacting to some of the most unhinged mechanic memes we found on the internet.
First meme.
Me using brake cleaner versus how my mechanics use it. Okay.
Oh, that is so true. That is me, like a cheap ass. Okay, for sure, Juan. That's Juan.
Not gonna lie, when I worked at the dealer, I did it.
Okay. In fairness, mechanics have probably an unlimited supply of that brake cleaner, so they don't need to be stingy with it. You know, like if you're having to pay for it out of your own pocket, yeah, you're gonna be a little stingy with it. But I mean, these are mechanics that, they don't have to pay for it. So yeah, they're just gonna pop the top and go to town.
It just works better that
No,
way.
it doesn't work better. No, it doesn't. No,
Flushes
it
everything.
What are you flushing?
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
So as a shop owner, this is not funny, okay?
It's a serious matter.
This is a serious matter. When you're using it like me, I'm over here like, a little baby, like, little baby dab, a little spray here and there, like, okay, we can clean it up. But when your guy's using it, says he doesn't give a how much it
I'll
costs,
bet,
like,
But when you get the pressure with a high amount of fluid coming out, you do get maximum cleaning, if you will. But there's gonna be some waste.
Okay, you buy a box of it.
I have not owned a shop.
Leave it at your school and make sure that they don't use it as much. You're gonna see how you're gonna be mad.
I come from privilege.
There you go. Let's just say it's a $100 job and the part was like $30, but you wasted another $30 on carburetor cleaner. Are you serious? Oh, it's because the part needed to be clean. I mean, not the whole car though, dude. You have to wipe down the whole car with carb. What is he even cleaning?
Alex, I would not call a law rocket small arms. And that 25mm is, in comparison to a tank, yes, the 25mm on the Bradley would be considered small arms. Yes. But that law rocket ain't. That's for damn sure.
I know.
Fucking rush.
Is he about to weld something or something?
Stop it.
I'm trying to
You
help
want it
him out.
flammable? Calling a friend.
Please leave your message
So we're doing this. Watch me.
Hello.
Hey, Juanito.
Talk to me.
Hey, how many carbs do we have left?
I will have to look, bro. I don't know yet.
How many did you pop yesterday?
2.
Liar.
2.
You liar on what?
On the Subaru, sí se fueron como unos 10.
Oh my God, 10 on the Subaru?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Alright, pues.
Thank you, Juanito.
Ready, ya estamos.
10. Let me get the next meme. This one hurt my pocket already. Oh, look. Lisa.
Oh, Snap-on is just Gucci for mechanics, right?
Lisa drunk?
She does look a little different.
Oh, like,
Snap-on started as a good, solid brand, and that's why you paid.
I'm not a mechanic, and strays that are mechanics, you can confirm or not, but I do get the feeling Snap-on is like a big name in mechanic tools manufacturing. So yeah, I mean, the meme tracks to my very limited knowledge. It's only okay. Again, mechanics in chat. Mac tools, I feel like, are more reserved for like big rig repair. Like Mac tools are not for like passenger car or SUV tools, to my understanding. And that's probably why the meme is Snap-on tools, because it's dealing with like auto mechanics, not semi-truck mechanics. That's the impression that I got.
For more, and it was always made in America. It's not now.
No, it's not.
Sorry, Snap-on, gonna out you. But the difference really between Snap-on, Matco, Mac, and then the other brands that would be tier below, which would be your Husky, Craftsman, those things. Snap-on, Matco, and Mac are supposed to, in Cornwall, are supposed to be mechanics tools. Not DIY, not in your garage. These are for professionals who do this for a living, day in and day out. And so part of that is get convenience. I need a tool right now, and it's a specialty tool. Snap-on, Matco, Mac, and Cornwell will have tool trucks that are on route, and they do like an ice cream man. Stop by the shop and then say, hey guys, what's going on? You know, anybody need any tools?
Yeah,
they always have like licorice or candy on.
The Cosmic? Well, I don't know if she'll get to it. What kind of warranty do they have? Do they have? Is it like a lifetime? Is it like a lifetime warranty on the tools? Because I could see that if it's like lifetime warranty on the tools, I could see that as a big bonus. Yeah, warranty lifetime period. Yeah, absolutely. I could see that as a big selling point.
On the truck,
He's
and they're
kind of
like,
creepy.
come on, little kid.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy
So
because he's
Candy,
like,
come on the
"Come to
truck
the
and look
truck,
at the
come to the
pretty
truck."
tools I've got. You know what you really need this week is on special. And you're like, yeah. As you're eating the licorice, like,
Oh,
yeah, okay,
really,
whipped cream that I
Cosmic?
can make? Yeah,
those
sure.
are-
Damn,
It's like
that's
20
nice.
Yeah. Can I have another piece of licorice? Yeah, okay.
Like, even if you break it, they will replace it. That is a damn good warranty service. I can see why they are, like, considered top tier for mechanics tools. That absolutely makes sense then.
Okay. You know,
Wait, sorry. I thought that was always a joke. That's a real thing. They come around with candy.
I'm not joking. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
They
how
come
they
with
get
candy,
you. It's
clothes,
fucking real. Oh, yeah.
food.
So the food, yeah, they'll come with food. The clothes, it's like a tiered system. So if you're a top tier customer, you know, and you spend a lot of money on the truck, they're like, hey, you know what? I got a shirt for you. You don't know that you're making payments of $100 a week for the rest of your life. You get a shirt. And you feel good about it.
Snap-on's Gucci.
Snap-on's Gucci, except Gucci doesn't send out a truck with candy.
Well, that and Gucci is not exactly Gucci anymore. From what I've heard, like, Snap-on is probably, you know, I think nowadays the phrase needs to be Snap-on over Gucci, because I've heard Gucci has gotten really fucking bad with their quality. So Snap-on is so Gucci now needs to say we're Snap-on. You know, it's Snap-on, not it's Gucci. Yeah, everything I've heard is that Gucci is the quality of it has plummeted. I mean, I've never owned anything Gucci in my life, so I'm just going by, you know, commentary that I've seen, but I've heard it sucks now.
Whoa, that is easy.
Well, I did it. I finally made that app that WD-40 brand asked us to make.
They asked for an ad, not an app.
Why would they ask for an ad?
Why would they want an app?
Because everything cool has an app.
Trust me, nothing's easier than the WD-40 Specialist Degreaser and Cleaner Easy Pods. All you gotta do is drop one pod into water, dissolve it with a shake or stir, and now you're ready to degrease and clean.
Cool trick, but watch this. One tap, pod to...
You know what? A lot of companies are starting to do this. I've seen, like, I forget the name of the company, it's not well known. They're starting to do stuff where they have various types of cleaning, like, you know, you have like glass cleaner, surface cleaner, stuff like that, like 4 different cleaners, and they're selling these like small little little tubes that if you need, so instead of going out and buying, you know, a bottle of Windex or a bottle of surface cleaner or whatever, you buy a little tube very similar to this, and you just pour it in the bottle, fill it with water, and boom, you've got your cleaning. And the cost, I think, is like maybe half of what it would cost you to buy an actual bottle of this cleaning solution in the store, like a Windex thing. Yeah, it's basically concentrated. So I think more companies are starting to go this route because let's face it, it's cheaper. It's going to be cheaper for them to do it this way.
Deployed. 2 taps. Dissolved. 3 taps, you can kiss that, come on.
You know, if you use the real thing, you can quickly and easily clean up around the garage, soak greasy parts to remove buildup and grime, or even degrease your engine. And when something's extra greasy, drop in 2 pods for even more degreasing power.
Activate spray. Spray now.
Wow, it's voice activated now?
Yeah, you know what? It worked last night.
It shouldn't be that complicated to degrease. Let's just make a simple ad and show them how easy it is to use.
Fine.
When you've got a tough job around
Yeah,
the
I've heard that,
garage,
Druid.
just drop the pod. Get yourself some
It's
WD-40
the
Specialist
acid and
Degreaser
Coke.
and cleaner, easy pods right now by clicking the link below, or find it at Amazon, Walmart, and Lowe's nationwide. Sorry about your app.
It's fine. Honestly, it was working really well last night. Oh!
Next meme. When my mechanic tells me my tire, oh gosh. When my mechanic tells me my tires need rotating, but I know he's trying to scam me because my tires literally rotate daily.
I can't. You could not see chat, but I just facepalmed. I just can't with some of these people. Because yes, this is a joke. This is a meme. But some dumb fucking Karen actually said or thought that when they brought their car to a mechanic. You know that this actually happened. Becky, I'm sorry. It is your turn to cry. I cried for the last one, now it's your turn to cry. Oh my God. The stupidity of humanity will never cease to amaze me, no matter how often I see it.
Fucking cat kills me.
He turned into the black guy.
I start feeling like this is a customer looking at me like, I'm telling the customer you need a rotation because the front tires are worn out and the back ones are still new. And she's looking at me. My husband already did it. Those tires are worn out in the front.
Listen, let me show you. I have heard people come from the thought of like, oh, well, the best wheels should be on the drive tires. I mean, ultimately, all the best tires should probably be always on the front where you have to steer the car, right? So if you roll over, water or whatever, you should have directional control. So maybe he thought he was doing the right thing.
I don't even know if I'm doing a good thing by talking.
You know what this means? This means shut the
Oh, there we go. Shut the up.
up.
Yeah, it means you guys are good. We can go on to the next one. I swear to God.
Hey, how they usually go like this, they do like flick you off. This is Tony.
Except the Jaguaros.
Shut the up.
Shut the up.
Give me the next meme.
So much torque, the chassis twisted coming off the line. Then I kept it on the track.
Do you remember what it felt like too? And you just felt so.
The man is using a Pringles can for what the hell is this? What is this? Okay, mechanics in chat. What the hell is this? Someone tell me. I thought I might know. Oh, intake piping. I thought I might know, but then I realized I'm probably way off. Intake pipe. Air intake. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh, God. Thanks, I hate it.
So cool.
Yeah,
Like,
popping the hood and you have those plastic tubes from Home Depot
Ideas AutoZone intake.
into your headlight. You take out the headlight and you'll be like, oh, look.
Look at that.
I'm sucking all that air. They
Oh,
call me
man.
Suckums.
Oh my God. The first thing I ever did to my Civic was I got a set of wheels. Teenager with cash, I was like, I got to get some lowering springs. So I got some H&R lowering springs, and now I'm like, I got to put them on. And it took me 2.5 days to do it. Oh my God. I just remember the feeling of driving to school the next day, and I just felt so freaking cool. And anybody who would listen, I was like, I lowered my car. You want to see it? I was so cool.
What about the Pringles, though?
If I would have thought of that, I would have had a Pringles intake. Next meme. How to trigger a mechanic.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, no.
What the
No.
Wait. 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 Okay, the first one, like jamming something into the, jamming something into the wheels of the scooter? Yeah. What? What is this? I think I know, but my brain is short-circuiting. What is this? This is like a filter, is it not? Is this like a filter of some sort? Like an air, like some kind of a air filtration? Oh, it's a radiator. They're
I don't know
peeling?
what that is, but it gives me the same vibes as flattening the pins on a CPU.
Yeah, so they're peeling basically the heat sinks off the radiator. No, sadistic, I think these are heat sinks. Am I correct or am I wrong? The air can't get through, and so it won't cool the coolant. Oh, Jesus. Heat sinks, yes. Okay. That's what I thought. Well, I mean, if you want your car really toasty, maybe they want their car to just burst into flames.
Doing that.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
Nice.
Wait, was that a socket?
Oh,
Is that like a 10mm socket? Okay, that one is... Okay, so losing a 10mm socket is a mean. I will trust you guys to know why. I'm guessing 10mm is a very... So you can never find one. Okay.
oh.
Nice.
Ah, yeah, I'm triggered. Jesus.
Oh, let that dangle. Nice.
Very nice. Yeah.
Okay, I can see why this would be why this would trigger. Like, like letting it just fall and hang like this. I imagine like you're just begging to have this tubing just ripped right out. The brake line, the brake line hydraulic just ripped right out. Oh fuck.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh.
What can go wrong there?
What the
Oh, come. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, come on. That's a serious
seen
matter.
That.
That's
No
a
lie, I
percentage.
seen that.
For those of you who don't know
Okay.
why you should be very careful about getting brake grease or any grease on a surface where your brake pads are going to touch.
Okay, so I wasn't sure what it is. I know why she's freaking out about them doing this, because guess what? You put grease on your fucking rotors? Your brakes are not going to stop the fucking car. And maybe depending upon what the grease is made of, maybe you can also ignite the grease because of the friction heat. They'll stop too much. Oh! So brake grease like this, it will add increased friction. Not okay. So brake grease actually increases friction, not reduces. Okay. But flammability? How's the flammability? Because that's what I'm thinking also is like, when you use your brakes, that generates a lot of heat. A lot of fucking heat.
It will lock up your brakes. It acts like, if you will, surfboard wax. Wax is slippery, but then when you get it wet, it helps you grip the surfboard. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
grip the surfboard. Any type of fluid or grease on brake pads, it'll get really grippy. Hanging by the brake line.
Yeah, that's nasty.
You'll damage the brake line. You'll end up with a brake leak, which, sounds like an inconvenience, but it's actually a huge safety hazard. If you spring a leak in your brake system at all, you're going to lose that whole circuit. Now, most modern systems have 2 hydraulic circuits, but you're going to lose 2 out of your 4 brakes. And I don't know about you, but
it's not fun.
I mean, it's probably important to be able to stop. We always had like old wire hangers that we would have lying around that we would just keep it held up by
some string, whatever.
Bungee cord.
As
You definitely
you
don't
let it
want to.
hang.
Yeah, you don't want to let it hang. Next meme, please. People think working on cars is light. Working
Yeah.
on it's actually.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
God.
Can't see.
Your brain's not working right
Yeah.
anymore.
The battery light dies.
You thought you got the bolt in the hole, but you didn't.
Your dog walks up and licks your ear.
Yes, somehow, Fenris. Well, no, like they were saying, the brake grease actually adds friction. So, you'd stop when you don't want to stop. More like, or you'll stop much faster than you want to stop. Yeah, I mean, these are mechanics. Definitely not enough swearing going on here. We are definitely seeing a dearth of fuck, shit, god damn it, what the fuck, fuck me, fucking god, we're definitely seeing a lack here.
And then you have a breakdown. I shove it down, like deep down so nobody sees it.
Crazy.
And then when nobody's around and I'm working on something and it's not going right.
Monster. Let me get that next meme.
Customer
Good night,
escape
Alien.
sounds like a golf ball in the trunk. In fact, there are golf balls in the trunk. Remove
my
golf balls
God.
from trunk. This customer sounds.
Was this customer wearing a polo short-sleeve shirt with a sweater vest over it? Because this sounds like a fad. This sounds like a faddius. There sounds like there are golf balls in my trunk. Something must be mechanically wrong with my vehicle. Dear Grease Monkey, please examine my car. That is what I think the customer sounds like with that. That sounds like I think that's what the customer sounds like.
Sounds like they just wanted to come in for some companionship.
You know what? That actually happens, and I respect that. Like,
That's fun. Yeah.
there's some car guys that don't have car guy friends.
I would just rather that they say it versus like, hey, I got this thing with my car. Like,
Nah, it'll
listen,
be
bro,
more-
just say you need a friend. That's
be
all
more
you
weird.
need to say.
It'll be
That's
weird. Imagine
true.
somebody walking
no,
up to
you're
you.
right. You're right. I do forget.
Coming into your shop and being like, "Hey, bro, I have no friends. You
and I
want to
just
talk?"
hang out.
No.
Hang out.
You know what? They come in and they make it seem like they're gonna drop a couple $100 on you, and they start talking. Back in the day when they used to work on cars, why they stopped, and because the wife doesn't let them have a car in the
It's
house.
always the
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah, I used to do this. Oh, how do you do this? The whole time you're like, damn, fool, you just wanted to talk, huh? Yeah.
And you know what? Retail workers get the same thing too. What they're talking about, like people just want to talk. Retail workers get that too, where you get old people that they spend all their time in the house, and you get these old people that show up at your business. They just want to get out of the house and talk to people. And that's why you get these customers at retail places that will talk your fucking ear off for an hour. Because they're bored. They have no friends. And they just want to talk to someone. And yeah, like, well, as said worker, you can appreciate that they just want someone to talk to. At the same time, you as the worker have responsibilities. So while you're having to listen to them for 15, 30 minutes, an hour, all you're thinking of the whole time is, I've got this waiting for me, 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 and I don't have the time to do it. And it's like, yeah, oh, it can be like for the retail worker that has got a lot of shit on their plate, it can be maddening. Oof. Yeah, well, Fenris? Canada Post ain't doing so hot these days, you know. There's been talk about them going to 7-day mail delivery. That'll be interesting if they make that decision.
And you're like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. You make $100, have a conversation with a buddy.
Cheer 100. The tattoo shop was the worst for it.
Well, the tattoo shop, I could see why it would be, because what's the person getting the tattoo going to do while they're sitting there? Like, they're gonna talk because they're bored sitting there for however long it takes for the tattoo to be done. So at a tattoo place, it's actually understandable. LexCorp high and buy? Thank you for the 2 seconds, Joy. Okay.
Some of these foods actually come with beers.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Not really, because I
Yeah.
don't drink. But they come with beers. And the whole time, they're like, here, you want one? I'm like, no, thanks. He's like, all right, bro. Well,
Oh, I see what you mean,
and he's like, hey,
sadistic.
here, you want one? I'm like, nah, it's cool. He's like, well, he's at beer already 6, and he's like, so, what were we talking about? And I'm like, okay.
At least you get some golf balls out of it.
At least you got some golf balls out of
Yeah.
it. Please, can I have that next meme? How Carburetor
God.
does see fuel injection.
That's actually true, though.
No, totally.
That's actually
because
true.
the amount of emotion.
You know, yeah, I mean, you know what? It makes sense. You know, it's kind of like how... Oh, thank you, LexCorp. Thank you for the follow. It kind of makes... So, Fenris, I get it. Like, with carburetors, it's a totally different mechanical system versus a fuel injection system. Carburetors, introduce fuel in a much different way than a fuel injection system does. So it's completely different parts. And so, it looks foreign. Like, fuel injection obviously has a lot more hose work going on there with the fuel injection. So, carburetors are much more simplistic in comparison, I suppose. And so all they see is just wiring in tubes.
That looks like a hospital server room. Cheer 100.
Actually, sadistic, I was kind of going with that angle with my comparison. This would be like taking, from a gamer perspective, this would be like taking a console person who has never played on a computer and then sitting them down at the computer and saying, run the game. And they've never used a computer to game before. Or someone that is only used to hooking up their home internet to their computer and then sticking them in a server room and saying, hook up the internet. Yeah, it's like an alien thing to them.
That I get from carb guys about how anti-EFI they are. They're like emotionally opposed to it. Like, no.
Because it's so simple.
But electrical in general, I think, is something that is very
Scary.
Scary. Yeah. It's like
I mean,
traveling
when you
into
see some of
space.
these German cars,
That's
how
real.
I see some of that. We're like, okay, so we're burning the car? Next meme is titled, After a BMW car meet, let's see what happened.
I don't.
That is true right now.
That is
That is
really.
true. That is my Beamer right
What?
now.
Listen.
So what was it? What was the name?
BMW car meet, let's see what happened.
I don't.
BMW car meet. Okay.
That is true right now.
That is
That is
really.
true. That is my
So
Beamer
I'm
right
guessing
now.
Beamers.
Listen.
I'm guessing Beamers are known for their leakage. Chat, anyone care to share in the pain of leakage?
Listen. For anybody thinking about buying a BMW, you'll get a solid 30 to 60,000 miles before it starts leaking from somewhere.
The turbo, the gaskets, the doors leak oil. I don't even know why.
Worth it.
Listen,
The doors
BMW, their slogan is the ultimate driving machine. Nobody said it wasn't gonna leak. Do you want performance or do you want your car not to leak?
So he's leaking from the engine, the front seats. He either pissed on himself, and then they got somebody in the back that pissed on themselves.
You know, it could have been a BMW car meet or a Harley meet.
Ooh.
It's true.
Oh,
It's true.
shots
Every
fired.
single carbureted Harley I think I've
Shots
ever
fired.
seen leaks oil.
On the comments, go at her, not me. Give me the next meme.
Until you've done this job, you don't know what real fear is. That is exactly what I was talking about when I lowered my Civic for the very first time, and it was like the first really big, at the time, thing to do.
Yeah.
I used these, and they didn't have as much hook as these ones do. It was just like a little arm, and they popped off no less than 10 times because there's a lot of tension on this spring. When people pull off a coilover or a strut, they see the spring and they think because it's not compressed that it's at rest and there's no tension on it. There's a shitload of tension on it in the strut.
Some of them. I won't
You're
say
right.
all
A
of
lot of the
them.
rears, it's not as bad. Fronts,
Yeah.
there's a lot of tension.
This is like a piece of art.
Yeah, and okay, so for if anybody's like not getting the meme, you have to compress this spring, which is already filled with tension. It's already filled with tension as is. You have to compress this spring to basically secure these hooks. The amount of force that you need to apply is incredible, and if you lose your grip, imagine the spring suddenly decompressing. Don't have your head anywhere near it.
You just put up there and you can have a conversation.
It
all
is a
day.
conversational
Anybody-
piece.
yeah,
I actually
yeah,
really like that
honestly, like, you
idea.
just
I
sit
would
there
do that.
And we're just talking about it the whole day. Like, you remember the
Sipping,
time
like,
we did this? Oh, yeah,
espresso,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then you see Tony in the back just like, what it is. Let's stop talking about it.
Next meme. They heard a rubbing noise and smelled burning.
That
Like-
is badass. That's badass because I've done that.
Have you done that?
Yeah, the offset of the wheel is not correct, and then I put a big ass tire too, and then it's rubbing the shock tire, and then
That bad. Look how far in
God.
that is. And then they
Look at the gouge they put in the tire. Look at this gouge that got put into this tire. Oh, Jesus. Look.
and then it's rubbing the shock tire, and then
that bad. Look how far in that is.
Yes.
And then they continue to drive it.
you're making it worse. So okay, let's just say the size is 225, 65, 60.
Okay.
Okay, a tire shop. Let's just say me.
Oh, Cosmic, you guys said struts to do. Ooh. Be careful. Please be careful.
I don't have that used. I'm gonna sell you a 245, 70. 60.
There, yeah, okay,
So it's a
yeah.
little bit
Larger
bigger.
sidewall there.
So I put it in there, I jam it in there, and then I didn't pay attention. I go and tighten it up, and you take off, and you're driving like you're crazy, like wee, and you're like, I'm smelling this. It smells like shit. What's burning? And then you're like, oh, well, it's because When I was younger, I tried to fix it by banging the shock tower so like that I could clear the tire.
Oh my God.
I feel bad for that lady because she
You
was a
live and
writer.
you learn.
That lady was a writer. She was like, it works. It's not scraping a lot. She's like, it's okay. The tire still looks good, huh? And I'm like, not really. It's kind of up. She's like, it's okay.
It's okay.
I'll still drive it like that.
Aww.
Can I?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Unfortunately, I can't do a very good impersonation of Critical Draker, but that's the best I got. Okay, Rygat, have a good night.
Can I get the next meme, please?
You. I need a mechanic friend. Oh no, that's not how it reads.
What the?
The airbag just went off?
The airbag's
Might have
deployed.
done a self-test.
He ran the diagnostic and deployed the airbags.
The airbag just went off?
Oh,
Might have done a
God.
self-test that they weren't supposed to do. Look, test commence.
Because I'm really confused. You could pop the motherfucking airbag like that?
Not that you can pop the airbag, but
'Cause I'ma go do
if
that.
there is some sort of short and he decided to energize the wrong thing, like there's not a button that says release airbag.
Ejectocito.
So yeah, your mechanic friend, just cost you what? Airbag replacements usually about $500 a pop. So yeah, your mechanic friend just cost you a minimum of $1,000. Bravo. Oh.
There are actuator tests or what they'll call functional tests where if you have a scan tool that has bidirectional control, you can not only read codes, but you can talk to the computers. And these actuator tests or functional tests are where
That's the problem,
you can
Tanashi.
tell the
I don't think they
computer
did.
to command something like honk a horn, but there are actuator tests tied to the supplemental restraint system. And not that there is a test to ejectocito or to deploy airbag, but if there was already an electrical fault and he actuated the wrong thing, I'm going to assume that it's tied to that, since as soon as he pressed the scan tool button.
Can I get the next screen, please?
When you're a welder and your daughter asks for help on a school project, I love it. The hot glue gun. Look at those beads.
Oh, nice beadwork. Nice beading. I mean, you know what? God bless this man. God bless this man. His daughter needed help. He's a welder, and he did some fine beadwork with that hot glue gun. That piece is nicely secured. God bless him.
Woo! Stacking hot glue dimes.
That was fire.
That is pretty sick. That's what I do.
How's it? Get the
That's
away.
what I do. I like.
Let me just do it. Let me just do it. All the parents that do their projects for their kids, you guys are real
Oh
ones.
God, Corey.
You know what? Is you don't want to show up with a fucking cheap ass
Your kid to be embarrassed and show up with a
with the
project.
they're gonna build. This halfway glued on.
You know, this looks like a very nice
Even
project.
the teacher,
very
even the teacher
presentable.
knows.
The
Like,
teacher knows.
the
There's no
teacher
way
knows,
this
like,
kid did this.
This kid didn't do that, and the kid's like this, like, I did do this.
With these dimes stacked along the cactus.
Mom and dad know best.
This is what I do. Since I'm not like a really good welder, I like to pretend sometimes that I'm a welder if I'm using a hot glue gun, and I'll be like, shh, stacking.
So you glue together in the cars?
That's what I do.
Nice.
Hot glue stuff together
Nice.
in the car.
Exhaust all glued together. So, click here if you guys want to see me and Angie use the laser and the laser welder and actually get down on some welding. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Catch you guys next time.
See you next time. Have a beautiful time.
Deuces.
That was fun. Hopefully, car guys and gals in the chat, it wasn't too painful for you. But that was fun. That was a fun one that we needed after I cried.